had a cool week last week. I bought a handbag from a friend of mine, and the first day I carried it, I found a mystery pill. It's like a loose pill rattling around there. And I was like, what's gonna happen, you know? Will I get very big or very small? What kind of adventure do we have here? But then I remembered my friend's sober. So, you know, it's a Claritin. And I called her to complain, and she was like, clear sinuses on me, bitch. You're welcome. So, I have free advice for everyone in the room, which is don't date comics. And when I say don't date comics, I mean, of course, male comics. You know, women are great. But being charming and good in bed has never been what has driven young men to stand-up comedy. Men come to stand-up comedy because they have run out of options, right? This is their last stop. And you guys have heard of Netflix and chill, of course. If you try to date a comic, they will try to get you to YouTube and chill. Because that $15 a month, that's weed money. I don't like when men comics wear wedding rings on stage, because it's like, why would I listen now? You know, they know what they're doing. If you're so funny, why don't you go home and make your wife laugh, you little slut? It is a weird time in life. It's a weird time when your friends tell you they're pregnant, and it could be like a good thing. Like one of my friends was like, oh my God, I'm gonna have a baby. I'm like, oh my God, what are you gonna do? And she's like, have a baby with my husband that we wanted to have? And I'm like, oh yeah, right. And so I always say the same thing. I'm like, congratulations, I'm so happy, you know, mazel, goodbye forever. And then they go, no, I'm not like that. It's not gonna be like that. I'm not gonna be like that. I'm gonna be a cool mom. I'm still gonna be out drinking tequila, dancing on tables, having a good time. But I hate to tell you, there's no such thing. Because to be a mom means you're putting someone else's life and like happiness ahead of your own. And there's nothing cool about that. Like, to truly be cool, you have to be in a position to say at any time, I could fuck with heroin, you know? Just take 6 months off. Really learn how to blow that horn. That's cool. You can be a cool dad, because fatherhood is something that happens to men on weekends. I used to be married, and it's not for me, but I learned stuff, you know? I learned that marriage is like the puzzle game of Jenga, right? It can stand for a long time, even though it's full of holes and has no foundation to speak of. And both things can be ruined by one drunk whore at a party. Now, sometimes people get upset when I say the whore word, and I shouldn't, but it's like I've been me for a long time, right? I've been doing comedy for a minute, and I know that the joke doesn't work the same when I say, my friend Erica. My husband was one of the Burning Man people, like, yeah. He wouldn't take aspirin for a headache, because Western medicine is poison. But he would take any drug given to him by a man wearing a fur vest. Because that is what a doctor looks like, ladies and gentlemen. I do have a fella now. We met on OkCupid, which is like, it's kind of like telling people we met on the Oregon Trail. Like, how many oxen did you lose? I'm sorry. We didn't meet swiping through whole-ass human beings. We met the way God intended, through a quiz. He's an interesting person. Over Christmas, I did mushrooms because that's what Christmas means to me. You know, you got a couple days off, clean that third eye. And so I was shopping for chocolate mushrooms on the internet because I am a modern woman. And he comes over and he's like, you know what, babe, I've actually never done mushrooms. And I was like, oh, but you've done acid. And he said, no. And I was like, oh, well, you've done ecstasy. Like, what are you, a child? And he said, no. And he was like, honey, I didn't grow up like you. I'm not a city kid. You know, I grew up on the central coast of California. And I said, oh, you've done meth? And he said, yes. Yes, I've done meth. I think it's important to have the meth talk with your partner before it gets too long. So yeah, I don't like marriage. I think it's a twick. I think I got twicked. You know, if you're a female person, the second you're born, people start telling you, you gotta get married. That's the thing. You gotta find your guy. You gotta find your guy. You're gonna have a special day. You're gonna have a special dress. You're gonna have special shoes. And then on the other side of it, everything's gonna be different. And so, like, we spend our whole lives, like, we go to bed going, where's my guy? Where's my guy? Where's my guy? And we wake up going, maybe I'll find it today. And, like, so on and so forth. Like, until I was 30, I treated every man that I met like a potential life partner. And now I know, ladies and gentlemen, that many of those people were not even worth being friends with. But I did because I thought it was so important to find my guy. Like, guys wake up in the morning and go, I wonder who would win in a fight if it was like a robot gorilla and a robot dinosaur. What we do, we get married. And I think we get married because we think it's going to make our lives like easier or better, like in any way. But I can tell you, after you get married, you're going to work just as hard as you ever did before. But now you're going to be doing it with the dead weight of another human being on your back, their arms around your neck, just choking you out every day of your life. That's why they have brides wear veils going down the aisle, so you don't see what's coming. Good news is I have solved mass shootings. Here it is. So we can't get rid of guns, right? Because we would lose our freedoms. But here's what we do. Okay, cis men, it's over with you and guns. I'm sorry. It has to be. Like, it's one of those, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me 5,000 times. You know? Shame on you a little bit. So, okay, who gets the guns? It's women. It's trans men. It's non-binary persons. We get them, and it's not bullshit. We train to use them. Everyone's going to have to get a bigger purse. You know, we have to carry them every day. And then what happens is the first day, gun violence, mass shootings, over. 98% cis men. It's a statistical anomaly. You're going to have to tell your grandkids what mass shootings were. And as a bonus, you're going to get to keep your grandkids. But I solved other problems. Day 2 of men not having guns. You're going to find that sexual assault's actually way down. You're going to come for me when I have a gun? Day 3, domestic violence. You're going to hit me when I have a gun? Day 4, wage inequity. You're going to pay me less when I have a fucking gun? And then the dominoes keep falling, you know, hitting on people at the gym, cryptocurrency, mansplaining. It's all over, and it's all thanks to me, Virginia Jones.